So hello everyone, I'm Karen O'Regan from the CEMS Computational Centre. So I'll just introduce you to the documentation and support that we have for GloFAS. Yeah, so just to introduce our wiki pages. So all of our documentation on GloFAS is included here in our CEMS wiki pages on Confluence. So the CEMS Computational Centre maintains these documentation pages, but information is kept up to date with the latest documentation and contributions from all of the GloFAS centres. So this includes the JRC as well. And so you can navigate to the wiki pages from the GloFAS website homepage, which is circled at the top of this slide. You can follow this link to bring you straight to the wiki, or you can scan the QR code in this slide and it will bring you straight to the documentation pages. So the latest version of our wiki now includes information on GloFAS data availability. It contains details of GloFAS data formats and some how-to guides for how to access the data, for example. So our wiki pages also provide users with how-to guides on how to work with CEMS flood data, which includes some documentation on how to open GloFAS data files, how you can geographically subset the GloFAS data files to the likes of plotting and visualizing your GloFAS data. So there's some examples there that can help you to work with GloFAS data and products. So then just for our user support, it's a shared task between the GloFAS Dissemination Centre, the JRC, and us here at Comp. So if you need to ask a question or give your feedback to the GloFAS team, you can do so by contacting us through this contact form, which you can find on the GloFAS website. Or again, you can scan this QR code and it will bring you straight to the contact form where you can ask your questions. So just to note, if you cannot find the answer to your query or your question in our documentation on our wiki pages, you can also use this contact form to access user support for GloFAS. And then just finally, to wrap it up, just to make you aware that we are hosting the second Global Flood Forecasting and Monitoring meeting in February of next year. And so this will be held on Zoom webinar and also through a session in Gathertown. But more details on how to connect to this workshop will be distributed soon. So keep an eye out on the GloFAS website for further information. And also we'd like you to get involved in this workshop. So if you would like to present a short Ignite talk on the use cases of either using GloFAS or the global flood monitoring products, please get in touch with us via this email address, so info@globalfloods.eu. Yeah, so we'd love to include your use cases in our workshop. So just to wrap up then, thanks all for listening to the webinar presentations and our demos. And we'll now move on to the Q&A session.